Good morning, Frameaholics! This is your host, Rick Masters. Here we have is Joe, Edgelordio, and Brad, and Mike.
Great to be on here, Rick. So what's
Hello.
this topic for tonight?
Today, we're going to be talking about JoJo's Bizarre 50 Shades Darker screening adventure.
Oh,
Diamond is not
sounds
Crash.
spicy.
Let's not say we did.
But it happened though. It's the biggest. It's one of the biggest films right now.
You have to talk about the movie.
We've
Let us hear your opinion.
We want to know what's going down.
Can I talk now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been waiting 10 million years for this. Jesus Christ, man.
The film is nothing. It has no redeeming qualities. No.
Okay.
No nothing.
Come on.
Is there
gotta
anything
say
like
something.
unintentionally
You
funny?
gotta
Is
say
something?
something.
There is nothing funny about this movie aside from a
Tell us about.
rape joke.
Tell us-
Okay? A rape joke is funny in the movie because it's severely out of context.
Okay, come on, man. There's
Well,
got to
here's
be
like-
something. There's got to
like
be
the-
something.
Wait, Brad, please.
I was just gonna say, is there like a specific like dumb line that like sticks out by the end of the film? Like,
Yes, actually there is. She says Jesus Christ when her best friend has pictures of her in the gallery, which he is selling, and Christian Grey buys them, and it's all supposed to be a surprise.
The surprise is butt sex. I guess I don't know.
No, just stop. No.
I hear there's also an infamous ball scene in this one. What can you tell us about that?
Which makes no sense because she was sitting on a seat, and now she feels the balls looking inside of her. What the hell does that even mean?
Looking? Is there like a camera in there?
No wait. She is sitting down, and now she feels all tingly, and be like, "Oh my god!" And then he says, "That's what the balls are for." Sitting down for like 20 minutes.
What, is it like remote controlled or something, or like?
What?
Is it like remote controlled or something? Like
No, it's not remote controlled.
The magical orgy balls.
It's
they just
metal balls, I think, or something.
interesting.
And
It's just like in one of my Japanese hentais. That's what they said.
No. And that's about it. I was frustrated for like 2 hours, and I was bored out of my mind. So
Wait.
Okay.
Two more things I want to ask. There's two more things.
Right.
There's
Okay.
something about the guy drawing on himself with lipstick. What can you tell us about that?
He's drawing on himself with lipstick because reasons. I don't care what it happens. I don't care. And
Come on, Joe.
Brad again.
You know the
There's like
answer.
okay, and the last one for me. What's the deal with the plane crash in the previews? Is that
Crashing this plane with no survivors.
Oh, you want to know what happens? I'll
yeah?
tell you what
Just tell us. Just give us some gist because I've only seen the first one. It was painful. I thought it was painfully boring. It could have been a lot more outrageous. I thought I felt bad for the girl. I wish it could have been funnier actually.
Allow me to tell you.
But I want to know what's with the plane crash.
Say it.
Oh,
I need to know. The guys in the audience.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
He's
Rick, it's okay.
on a plane with a client, and we cut directly to him flying, and then out of nowhere, the plane is smoking. Now, for 2 minutes, they are struggling to land, and then I think when they finally hit a collision point or something, I think in the mountains, they cut to her opening a coffee shop door and meeting with her friends. And the next time we hear about this scene involving the plane is 2 minutes later when I think his brother gets a phone call, and we don't see the crash. We don't see him training with Ra's al Ghul or nothing. There is nothing going on. It's just a scene to hook people in there and say, "Oh my god, I wonder what's happening," and nothing fucking happens, and nothing changes in any way, shape, or form. It's fucking bullshit. There's no reason it's even there.
Well,
and it
here's
looks awful too. It looks so fake. It looks like sci-fi CGI.
Oh, what's that? Like Birdemic kind of thing?
Wuss.
Oh.
You damn right.
I don't know about that, but I think you give me a reason
should be
to.
interesting.
No, I don't want to see it.
Yeah. Please
What
don't.
about? I mean,
Yes.
is there anything that is somewhat close to being
Funny?
okay?
The boss is played by Whitney from Smallville, and that's all I got.
What about the music? That has to be.
Wait. Hold on. I got a fun fact right here. Do you know who composed the music?
Who's that?
Yeah, it's
Danny Elfman.
Daniel. That's what I was
Okay.
about to say, but yes.
Ian, is at least okay?
No, it's not. It's
Why
it's so generic and it's so cheesy. It would make a telenovela blush or something. It's bad. It's painful
What makes the characters bad? What makes the
because
story
they
so
are
bad?
boring pieces of paper. There's nothing interesting and nothing engaging about them at all.
So
And
just
even
like
that thing. What?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes paper can be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure. No. But nothing is good. Kim Basinger is in it for like 10 minutes, and that's about it.
Okay.
And that's about it. I'm sorry.
But wait, I got one last thing. This is gonna be. You can tell. You can keep
Yes,
it as long as you want.
Yeah.
What was the theater experience like? Like, was there anything creepy going on? Is there 10 people, 20 people? Anyone young,
20.
old?
20 people. Some of them were older, and I was making jokes throughout, and everyone was kind of laughing and be like, "Oh my God, she is Batman," or something, and then everyone was laughing. About 10 to 20 people, and it was.
Oh wow, that's quite a bit. Because
Kind of that's
How
about it.
many old folks were watching it? That's what I want to know.
7.
Oh,
I made a head count. I was so bored. Hey, Zach.
Oh, we got a surprise
I called
guest
you a
here.
cunt. You didn't even respond to me. You
Hey,
cunt.
Zach. What's up?
hey Zach, we got a surprise guest.
Hey, who?
So, Zachy boy, who are you?
I had a shit day, and if I hear one more person say popular vote, I'm gonna take that safety pin and stab it in their eyes.
okay,
Sounds
Mo.
like a plan.
So yeah, I would not recommend 50 Shades of Shit. Okay.
Why are you even
What
watching
dog?
that fucking crap?
Because my cousin
Watch porn.
dragged me to it. You son
Watch
of a
porn
bitch.
like a normal person. Like instead of
Because my cousin
Watch
dragged me
Bible
to it, you
Black
son
like
of a bitch.
Mini Bob does, man.
I was gonna watch it anyway. I had to.
Oh, I had
review
no idea you had interested in Bible Black. Haha.
That
That's a
sounds
good
like a porn, man.
Cause it is.
Okay, so Joe, is that your?
Yeah, we're just telling us more about ourselves than we would like to know.
Okay, Mike.
So the final verdict of 50 Shades Darker, just go watch Bible Black instead.
Just don't watch it at all.
Is that your rating?
Watch the Night Portal instead.
Read the visual novel done by the same people that brought you Fate Stay Away from the series.
Mm-hmm. I would not recommend it, Zach.
Give us your score of it, please.
1 out of 10.
Fuck me. I think I gave it like a 0 out of 10. So
IGN?
there was nothing.
Absence of score.
Worse than God Hand, apparently.
What's that?
What's God Hand?
The best beat
Is
'em
that
up.
an anime?
That's a video game, Rick.
It's a game I told Joe to play, but he didn't play.
No, of course I don't play.
Why would you
Because I'm
not?
busy
It's
with
good.
Doom.
Well, Doom is a great game. I love Doom.
Yeah,
Doom and God Hand are great. You should play God Hand, man. It's good.
I'm stuck with Doom. Sorry.
Come on, man. You can play 2 games at the same time.
I could, but I don't want to.
No, you want to, because God Hand is really good.
Multitasking is hard.
Okay, so on to the next big February release, guys. What
Anyway,
have
that was Joe's
John
review.
Wick 2, Bogus
yes?
Journey.
Nice
What can you tell us?
What'd you say,
What
Mike?
can you tell us about this one?
John Wick 2 was a pretty good sequel. I'm kind of conflicted on whether or not I like it more or less than the first movie, because the first one I thought was a pretty solid action film. The second one, here's what I like better in the second movie compared to the first one. The second one I think had a better conclusion. The action scenes were probably a lot more faster paced than the first one, because the first ones were just kind of, they were a little slower than this one. That's not to say it's a bad thing.
Okay.
The last half of the movie is better than the first one, I think. What I think the first film was better is that I think that John had a much better reason to go after the final boss of the first movie, I should say, than he does in this one. In the first movie, you would know that he wants to go over like this mob boss's son because he killed his dog, which is like his remembrance of his wife who passed away.
Uh-huh.
In this one is still fairly reasonable, but not quite as captivating. Where basically, you see in the first scene, this isn't a spoiler, the main bad guy of the first movie, not only does he like saying like he has a contract with John, and you know what say John doesn't declines it because he doesn't want to become like a hitman for reason.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's like, okay, so let me proceed to load up my grenade launcher and blow the living shit out of your house. So basically, he doesn't like his response. So John is like really pissed off because not only did like his house is blown up, but the only fragments of remembrance of his wife, which is basically a picture, was burned up. And so basically, he's really fucking mad about that. So he basically goes on this great journey all the way to Rome to hunt him down. And I don't think that really is as strong as, like, basically the first one was a dog, which is more understandable than a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I've only seen the first one.
It's not quite as basic as I'm making it sound to be. It makes more sense when you watch it. But the second one, it was pretty good. The action scenes were probably better. Like I said, the last half of the film was pretty damn good. There was one part of the film, which happens early on, where he basically has to, because the main bad guy has to, like, wants to get rid of his sister, where so John basically is to assassinate her. That part of the movie feels kind of stretched on, in my opinion, because she goes on like this monologue about stuff that John probably already knows about. Then she's like, oh, I'll shoot her. Like, oh, finally this film's going to kick off. That part of the movie could have been trimmed down, in my opinion. But other than that, the film is pretty good.
So I have a question. What do you think of it compared to the first one? Because I saw it, and there's some people that are going to crucify me for this, but I don't really care. I've seen enough, like, of the action movies, like the Asian stuff, like what they're doing in Korea, Hong Kong. I thought it was okay. Because for me, I thought, like, the most interesting part was that there's a use of a lot of, like, real-world grappling and, like, judo, jiu-jitsu, and that kind of thing. And, like, the rest, like, the characters and that kind of thing, I don't remember that much else. Is there something I'm missing? Does it hold up on a second viewing?
Well, it's got
I only watched it. Mike, that's fair, because the only one you're really going to remember is probably like the main protagonist, and that's it. There is actually there actually are a few characters in this in the sequel I would say are better. For one thing, the thing is though, this is like a huge surprise to me because I didn't see any trailers of John Wick 2. Well, a huge surprise for me is that Lawrence Fishburne plays a hobo that helps out John. Like, holy shit, it's Hobo Morpheus, man.
Yeah,
like,
how is he?
He's awesome in the movie. He has some of the best lines in it. No joke. He's probably the most memorable part about the film for me, honestly.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So
that was one of the things that I thought was the most interesting. And another thing, there's also some surprising stunt casts as well. What can you tell us about Franco Nero's part in this one? Because he's kind of been like a 60s action film legend with stuff like Django.
He doesn't really do much aside from like there's like one scene early on in the film where he's like saying, where he goes to Rome, he's like saying, "Did you come here to meet the Pope?" And it's like, no. It's probably better when you see the movie. He was pretty great in it, honestly, for what little he does.
Yeah,
He leaves
because
an
that was
impression.
one of the biggest surprises. Just reading the cast list because I can't remember the last time he's been in anything. Die Hard 2.
Yes, Die Hard 2.
I think he was in Tarantino's most recent one, the Django Unchained. But aside from that, he's been like a definite retirement. Seems like.
There's also Roby Ruse as this silent like hitman. Well, I call her a hitman. Oh, that's funny. Hit woman, I should say.
Yeah.
Where she basically plays a mute killer. She left an impression, I guess. But like I said, the final act of the movie was probably well worth the price of admission, in my opinion. There is a bit of a sequel hint, but in all honesty, considering how well this film is doing, it'll probably happen sometime in a few years.
Yeah. Can I go on the box office side of things? Compared to the
Sure
first
thing.
movie, the first movie made about nearly 90 million compared to its 20 million budget, and its overall run back in 2014.
Yeah.
As of Chapter 2, on the other hand, compared to its 40 million budget, and since it was released just a week ago, it's currently making about 90.5 million.
Wow. But what's the budget this time around? Is it the same as the last film?
Yeah,
Is it higher?
I think it's bigger from. Oh, maybe it might have been the same, but it sure seems like it was shot on a bigger budget.
The first one was like 20, the second one's like 40.
Oh wow, yeah, it's a big improvement. But it's gonna.
Yeah.
But I think what do you think of the odds for like DVD on Netflix? Do you think it's gonna have legs?
I hope it's
Well,
on there.
there is a VR game of John Wick 2 to promote it.
I see. But are those any good? Because it doesn't. They all seem very gimmicky. I don't get the appeal for that.
What
I
VR
don't
games
know.
have you found that
I
you-
already. I know the only thing I know about the VR is that man, I really wish I was playing the Virtual Boy right now.
Oh, gee.
Also in the reception side of things, the first John Wick had about like 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, while the
Rotten
sequel-
Tomatoes is to movies what Metacritic is to video games. So take
I'm
that
just
with a grain of salt.
saying.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I got nothing.
Yeah, well, John Wick Chapter 2 is about 90% so far.
Yeah, they're really into it.
Yeah,
All I'm gonna ask for is that in
Can I
John
add in
Wick
my 2
3,
cents?
Yes, of course.
we never got to hear Joe's side of the thing of John Wick 2. If you
Well,
actually,
because I was trying to find my headphones and I did it, they are fucking defective, so now I need new ones. Basically, what you said is exactly my points, and I loved every second of this movie. I think it's damn near perfect as like an action sequel. And
I didn't say it was
probably-
damn near perfect, man.
Oh, I say it's damn near perfect. I could not get enough of all the gun fu, and
Gun
even as
pornography.
you said that the assassination supply I think was actually pretty good, and I haven't got a bad thing to say about it. So I loved it very much so.
So yeah, oh yeah. For John Wick 3, we need to have the main bad guy played by Hugo Weaving. Please God, make it happen.
I'm pretty sure he would do it.
Oh yeah, he would. So yeah, John Wick 2, go see it because it has Hobo Morpheus in it.
how about my opinion, since I've only seen like the first one?
Yes,
and
Mike.
also
What do you think?
How about
'Cause
Zacky Boy here?
Rick liked it. I thought it was okay. Joe loves it. What do you think?
I've seen the first one. I'm looking to see the second one. I'm not sure if it's out here yet because the last one was like several.
The
months
last one didn't came to your country till like next year, man. Like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. In fact, I even heard that the UK cut from like one of my buddies has been kind of trimmed down to like a 15 rating. Like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah,
It's not
15
even that violent of a film, really.
15's like a soft R. It's like 2004 PG-13 like beforehand. So it's not that.
Oh,
PG-13 was pretty soft, man.
Eh,
2004. There was like nothing R-rated back then.
I no, like beforehand, before like it got changed. So
You
That's
mean
better.
like 1990s or something?
yeah, pretty much. It wasn't that like high or anything. Just
Like as much as Speed or that kind of thing.
yeah.
Speed could have gone like a R15 or something. PG-13. I don't remember that there being that much blood in that film.
Okay. So yeah, I've only seen like the first one. I'm looking to see the second one.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm
far.
gonna be. Hopefully, I could see it next week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that instead of listening to Joe by him jerking off to the Lego Batman movie. See what I did there? No one
Which
did.
is another thing we got to get into. What is everyone thinking of Lego Batman? And do you think they're going to make more of these kind of films?
I like the video game from 2008. That's what I think of it.
Yeah, what about the movie? You think there's enough for do you think it could work for a part 2, part 3, different characters?
Joe's gonna be like, "Oh, I love this movie so much, 10 out of 10." While
Let's ask him. Joe,
What are you
what do you
talking
think of Lego Batman? What do you think of this new film?
Well, but before someone mutes me again, I say it's pretty good again. I mean, I got
no,
nothing.
you don't, Joe. I know
I got
you
really nothing to
Avatar from
complain
it
about.
and having your background from it. You don't hide the showness from me, boyo.
Oh man.
I loved it as a fan, and I like it as a movie. Some jokes hit or miss, but there I think was a lot of jokes which I cannot spoil, and I fucking liked it.
Nice.
Whoa.
I look forward to seeing it as well.
I'm gonna wait for it to
Cool.
come on DVD. That's what I think of it. I mean, it doesn't
No,
look
come on.
bad. I'm not saying it looks bad.
Consider an IMAX.
Do any of us live around an IMAX?
I don't have any.
I will
I-
IMAX your axe. Haha.
I only knew one, but it's like an hour and a half from my own house. So I got to plan a pretty special trip to get there, and it's got to be a pretty special film otherwise. So it's got to
So-
hold off until something interesting comes up.
So okay, Lego Batman, John Wick 2, go watch them stuff.
Yeah.
Watch John Wick 2 for Hobo Morpheus. He's the best, man. It's Cowboy Curtis. Can you believe that?
We're representing that Fishburne. That seems getting love
dude.
around these parts.
Okay, since it's February, do you want to go over some other February releases like
Yes,
Rings?
The Ringu. That's what I think of it.
I want to go over Cure for Wellness if you guys don't mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
by all means. That is that's definitely one of the most curious ones to be coming out this month. It's the only non-sequel. What can you tell us about it?
It's a mix of
Gay
The Shot-
and more gay.
it's a mixture of The Shining and Shutter Island and a Kennen film. The first
And by canon film, you
Would be
mean
kind of-
Breaking
what?
2 Electric Boogaloo.
no, that's not what I meant. I mean like an exploitation kind of trashy film. But
You saying this paper's
first-
trashy?
Like Life Force, that kind of thing?
not exactly. No. I
Well,
can't
that was
really
like the
describe it, but I think there's elements of like that and some kind of exploitation thing. That is all I will say. And in terms of the acts, the first two are pretty kind of scary,
Mhm.
and the last act it throws logic all out the entire window, and it goes from crazy to batshit.
Sounds interesting.
And that's all I'll say. And Jason Isaacs is a pretty great actor.
Oh yeah.
And Dane DeHaan is okay. I mean, I don't think he's great, but he's okay as like this serviceable kind of executive guy, which he is in the movie.
But so this is Isaac's show, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always a guy that I never thought got his due credit. I think I liked him in Patriot, as he's a very over the top villain in that film. I liked him in Event Horizon.
Oh yeah.
That was a good film, and I think he's yet to disappoint us in anything.
Should I really question, Brad? Is The Patriot worth watching for the fact that you get to see Mel Gibson standing a horse with the American flag?
Yes,
it is.
definitely.
Yes.
The fighting in that one. There's some historical silliness. The kids don't age. He wins the whole war by himself, and it just singularizes this great, complicated his part of our history into one man's vendetta. But the fighting is excellent. It's a great story. I love what they have with it. I think it's in terms of Roland Emmerich's
Holy
films.
shit,
I think it's
Roland
his
Emmerich
best
directed
one.
this? Really?
Yes, it's his best. That's his best film. It's his least
Okay,
popular
I gotta
film.
see this, man. I mean, I like
But
Emmerich, but I
it's
gotta
the-
see this shit.
It's his best
It's
one.
like a video game.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
One that is very one
Oh,
that is
dude, I want to
well-written
play a
and
Mel
acted
Gibson
enough
video game.
to
And
the best
and
of its
speaking of
ability.
video games, this is exactly where it fits in with Cure. It also has elements of Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. You know, like
Ah, yes.
this
Stealth
entire
action
history.
totally correlate to horror movies, of course.
What?
You could have just said The Suffering, man.
Or that?
What's a video game?
It's
I don't
moving
know.
what
It's
you
something,
play.
some gamey shit that people like.
I know.
It's like Pong. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, like I only knew I was playing Pong, and there was no 1 hour cutscene for the little green dot man. But yeah, the Ringu. It's Joe was probably a show for it, but I don't know. I don't care. You probably care, but I don't. There you go.
Well, yeah.
I've
So
yet to see the first Ring, like the Japanese one, but I thought the American one was pretty good. What can you tell us about the Japanese one, Rick?
actually,
I
Ringu.
don't even watch Japanese horror movies. I'm telling you.
You should. There's some interesting ones. They, for some reason, that country just knows how to create real freaky shit. They just.
Have you seen?
I don't know what it is
Sweet Home? Have you
over
seen?
there.
Have you seen Sweet Home? That's one I've been kind of interested in watching.
Sweet Home. I have not seen that one. Who makes that?
I think it was Toho. The main reason I just want to see that because I really like the video game that it was based on because it was the one that made Resident Evil a thing. It's from Capcom.
Well,
It's really
I thought
good.
Resident Evil came more from like Aliens or The Thing.
I'm talking about like the gameplay. That's what I mean.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the films. Okay.
okay, so Cure for Wellness. Did you know Gore Verbinski directed this? He directed The Ring and also some of the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
I thought he directed
Rango?
all the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Yeah, he's done that in Rango as well.
But
Rango was very funny. I like that one. There's a little bit of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. There's a little bit of Chinatown, and it's all done with talking animals. That's hilarious. It's definitely the most interesting animated film this decade.
Well,
Which-
and he's done The Lone Ranger, so his work's kind of.
Oh, you mean
50-50.
you mean Tonto and Stupid White Man? That was no Lone Ranger. They made him too dopey, too silly. He's not dignified. I didn't care for it, and it was too long.
No one likes it,
No one likes
but I
it.
probably will like it because I like
You-
every movie. No,
Rick
I don't.
likes the weird stuff, which is good because
It's enjoyable.
he offers a very
Trash.
interesting perspective
yeah.
on these films. He will say something, and I'm going to want to relook it afterwards. So
Why you should? Rick tells you to watch The Beyond. It's really good and interesting, but you might have seen it. I don't know.
is that Lucio Fulci?
Yes, the best.
I
one
need to
he's
see
done.
that one because I have not seen it. I have not seen any Lucio Fulci films. I want to. I want to.
Not even Zombie, really.
I've never seen Zombie. No,
It's okay. Zombie isn't really his best one.
Eh,
but The
It's
Beyond
pretty
is his
good.
best one.
The Beyond is objectively his best one. Might be my favorite Italian horror movie, tied with Cannibal Holocaust. I'm not sure on that one.
Cannibal Holocaust is pretty good. It looks like it's filmed with a potato, but I think on sheer audacity and the music by the man himself, Riz Ortolani, I think it definitely exceeds what it could have been. It's a great, gory, cheap film.
The cheapness adds to the atmosphere, but aside,
Yes, it does.
since we went from we went from the East to the Europeans, we're gonna go
Continental. Yeah.
the Continental. Yes, of course.
welcome to
But-
my land, bitch.
Yeah, we're in Mike's part of the woods now.
The bottom line of the day is that watch The Beyond instead of the Ringu. That's our
s-
verdict.
Speaking of Ringu and other February films, what do you guys think of Rings?
Oh, is
awful.
Naomi? It's awful.
Yes.
Oh no, that's not good. What happened? What's wrong with it?
It's boring and it's very cliche. So that's all. That's
So you get
all
the
I
same
can
girl
say.
coming crawling out of the TV set again.
Yeah, only about twice, and the rest of the film is a murder mystery, which is basically don't breathe.
I see.
Oh, and
Oh shit! Sorry, we were trying to. God damn it! No, okay, professional
Mike.
audio work here.
Zach's the one here and he has not even
Oh,
said
and
it.
I want to say one thing. The entire scene of someone pulling out hair, as seen in the previews, that is the last scene of the film.
Also, the plane scene, well, or I like to call the 9/11 scene, was in the opening, wasn't it?
Yes, it was
Yes, 7-Eleven, my
Final
favorite
Destination
store.
thing going on there. I do have, I think, some pros. So Johnny Galecki from
Johnny
Roseanne,
Gallica.
I think he shows up and he's actually pretty good as
Pretty
like
good.
the professor. Yeah.
From National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Am I right?
Yes, it's David from Roseanne. Yeah, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. He is like the only good thing about the movie. Oh, and Vincent D'Onofrio. He's blind.
What's he from? I'm not recognizing the name.
Oh, D'Onofrio, he's
Vincent
Yeah.
D'Onofrio, Full Metal Jacket. Yeah. I see.
yeah,
Yeah, he's always
Kingpin,
great and everything.
Daredevil, yeah.
The film gives the only film that gives the option: do you want to kill regular people or do you want to kill the niggers, kikes, and Jews? Those who've seen Full Metal Jacket get what I was saying there, of course.
Yes.
Hey, watch it. Wall Street Journal will cover you.
Yeah.
Shh.
We're the next show to be banned, folks. Record us while you
And
can.
we're done. And we're done. Great.
Now,
Orders out to get us.
I'm sure people will
Almost
probably-
2 years.
Guys, I was about to say something. Come on. guys.
Yes.
Go
Rick,
on.
plan.
Now we've all gone over the films. Or originally we were going to talk about 2, but we decided to talk about 2 more because
Professionalism.
we can. Professionalism, yes. So let us answer some questions that we should have done like several weeks ago, but here we go.
We're
anyway.
gonna do them now. So
Exactly.
Well,
who
yeah.
shall we start?
The first one is from AJQB. What would you say are your simple fixes to the most recent flops?
What have been
What
the most
flop?
recent flops, guys?
Um,
A
Can we
dog's
just start with
purpose.
GTA?
The simple fixes. Here's how to do simple fixes to a dog's purpose. Call it monster trucks.
hey,
Monster
hey,
trucks, man.
I have a simple fix for the Ghostbusters reboot. Cancel
Oh,
it.
no.
Done. End of story.
That's the most recent.
Yeah, it didn't do that well in the box office. That's what. Here's how to fix. Ghostbusters 2016. Okay, so you get rid of the Ghostbusters tagline, and you get rid of that, and then you type in the following: R.I.P.D.
Oh man.
I remember the films that no one does, like The Book of Eli.
That was a
That's
great
good,
film.
man.
Hey, that was a cool film. I thought I like that one.
That was a good film. Damn it.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, we're not.
I
Gonna
need
pick
to
on that one.
see it because I keep making the Book of Eli Roth jokes about it.
Okay, well, the Book of Eli Roth would be a picture book. Thank you. So
Oh, yeah.
we are
I-
not going with
I
that
have
one.
a way to fix Resident Evil: The Final Abortion.
Exactly. What can you tell us
here's
about
how
that?
to fix.
Do not
Here's how
make
to
it.
Here's how to fix it. You can't fix it because it's perfect.
Do not make it. Make
No,
it like
you
monster
have to-
trucks.
Here's how to. No, wait. This is how you fix it. Get a better editor. There you go. That's how you fix it. Next question
Line
comes.
script or something.
The next question comes from Daniel Christopher Hamby and that pretentious faggot Rick Masters. Why does Rick hate Chris Nolan without seeing 2 of his best movies? Which would be, as I proceed to look for the replies, Memento and The Prestige. I don't really hate Christopher Nolan. I think Brad shares the same opinion as I do, where I don't really hate his movies, but I don't really have any personal connection to them, I guess.
That's pretty much how I feel.
I mean, The Dark Knight is Rising. The Dark Knight is good, and The Dark Knight Rises gave us the meme of this generation. You know, the Bane posting. That's like the best thing it ever did. But I'm like,
Yeah.
here's what I don't like about Chris Nolan. I fucking hate his directing style because it's just so boring and generic. I don't know how to describe it honestly. I mean, his best film, from what I've seen, was oddly enough the one where I started to notice why I don't like his directing style that much. Which would have to be I forgot what was the one that was in space?
Interstellar.
Yeah, that's the one. That is actually
Event Horizon.
no. Interstellar was one I actually liked, even though it was pretty much had the same Nolan tropes that I don't like. Oddly enough, probably because it reminded me of Gunbuster with its time increasing in space gimmick. That was cool. I liked
I
it.
thought it was
this
the dialogue, the
anime.
writing,
It was neat.
where everyone just goes in these long monologues and just could not have a human conversation to save their lives. I think that's what throws it off. That's what throws off his films for me.
Chris Nolan directs a mech anime. It basically it goes on for 2 ages long. It involves nothing more of an autistic teenager's monologuing. Oh wait, that exists. It's called Evangelion, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a punchline. Sorry.
Okay,
Well,
I'll take the next one. We've got a question from Joseph Jones. He says, top 10 from each of
Hello?
y'all. If
Okay.
not, then my backup question is, which film do you think has the best soundtrack? Well, Joseph, my top 10 favorites is Blade Runner by Ridley Scott, Alien, also by Ridley Scott, Heat by Michael Mann, Brazil by Terry Gilliam, Blue Velvet by David Lynch, 12 Monkeys also by Terry Gilliam, Apocalypse Now by Francis Ford Coppola, Taxi Driver by Martin Scorsese, Leon the Professional by Luc Besson, and RoboCop. And my choice for the film with the best soundtrack is Sorcerer by William Friedkin. Guys, what are your top 10s?
Oh God, I didn't plan this out before. So let me just name.
Same here.
I can go of like this. Probably isn't in particular order, but Apocalypse Now is one of my favorites. Half of John Carpenter's film catalog, half of Ralph Bakshi's film catalog. What else? The Wings of Hanamis. That's the best anime movie. Fuck
Royal
you,
Space
Ghibli
Force?
fags. Yes, fuck you, Ghibli fags. No, apologies to all Ghibli fans. That is the best anime movie. You cannot deny this. But really, what else? I like RoboCop. It's one of my favorites. Blade Runner is also one of my favorites. Total Recall. No one really talks about Total Recall probably as much as RoboCop, but I think it's a really good film in its own
Was
right.
that the same composer?
No,
No,
it's the same director.
Yeah,
Paul-
it feels like it.
Verhoeven, yeah.
What else? There's probably some other ones I'm thinking of that I can't think of. The Thing. Oh wait, I already mentioned John
John
Carpenter.
Carpenter,
Yeah. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's another one of my favorites. The thing is about like movies. I mean, it's like there's so many films I really like, but I can't really categorize them like
It's
in
just
top
hard
10.
It's just hard to keep it to a 10.
Exactly. Film with the best soundtrack. Ooh, pick any John Carpenter film from the 80s. That's all I gotta say. Best example I can think of. Actually, you know what? Not just John Carpenter films. There's actually one that really does stick in my mind. That is the soundtrack to Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. That one really sticks with me.
Okay. Can I recite
Yes,
some of my favorites?
Yes,
None
of
of you have mentioned John Williams for a bit, because,
Jerry
for-
Goldsmith is better. .jpg. I don't care.
well, him and Williams.
Oh
are
yeah, I
very,
forgot to mention. First Blood's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Had to mention that.
For Williams, for obvious reasons, stuff like Star Wars, Superman, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park.
He
and
asked
so
for
forth.
which film do you think has the best soundtrack? Beckett.
It's a hard one. I'm more of a fan of like other composers like John Carpenter and also
John Carpenter, much like his films, are really diverse in terms of score.
yeah,
That really impresses me.
Vangelis is also a really good one with Blade Runner as well. So
Oh, yeah.
Zach, since you got more lines than Luke Skywalker in The Force Awakens, have you got any thoughts on here?
Thoughts
Yeah.
on I'm just shit posting. What?
Tell us your 10 favorite movies and what film do you think has the best score?
Oh shit! I could go through a list. Okay. First one. I like Blade Runner. It's a good movie. And Cinema
oldie.
Paradiso. It's an Italian foreign film, which I would highly recommend people check it out. And then there's Citizen Kane. That's a classic. Empire Strikes Back.
Neat
Spider-Man
movie.
2. And that's 5. I'm trying to I got 5 other more here. And then there's Guardians of the Galaxy. Then
Casual.
oh, shut up! I love that movie. The soundtrack and that's great.
Stop mocking my taste.
But that's not the one I'm gonna pick. Like Star Trek, Wrath of Khan, and 7, 6, 7. You know what? Fuck it. I'm running out of list here. I'm not gonna take too long. My favorite soundtrack out of all of them has got to be. Shit. What was the? I mentioned the soundtrack. Like, fuck. What was it? I don't know. It wasn't Guardians. It was the one I mentioned previously. Before that.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. I love the soundtrack in that. Fantastic.
The Frameaholics show, because we always prepare for shit.
Wow, Mike.
I only came on here because I was bored.
Well,
It's
I
okay.
appreciate your honesty, Zach.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're all boring people anyway.
Can I go?
Not as boring as you.
I am the best person in this
I'm
group.
just- because
You're gravely
everyone fucking
mistaken,
interrupts
as
me.
me.
God damn it.
Can I go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, go away.
John Williams for Superman. Let's see, half of John Carpenter. Let's see, what the fuck else? Oh yes, Danny Elfman of Edward Scissorhands. Fuck, I'm just looking around in my entire collection. Okay. RoboCop by Basil Hardouris.
Oh, he's a good film composer right there. Let me tell you that.
And some other ones. If I had to choose, it would probably be Danny Elfman for Edward Scissorhands.
But all of them are hacks compared to
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer, of course, Joe's favorite composer.
Oh shit! That reminds me because that was Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. I love that as well. That was the one I was gonna go for.
Get out of town, Zach. You
Oh
serious?
fuck you! I love Danny Elfman in that.
You you mean Spider-Man 2? I thought you meant the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah, wait,
I
jump the
would
gun,
never-
Joe. Yeah.
Which was made by Hans
Other
Zimmer.
than just-
So that's why I assumed.
Shit movie. Come on, what? You think too less of me?
I'm sorry, Zachary. I'm sorry.
You're forgiven.
Yeah, do you remember the Amazing Spider-Man's 2 soundtrack? Which had
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
like how
God.
I remember the
It was a lot of
soundtrack
shit
to
going on.
4, Captain America, Iron Man, the
It's like fucking
Avengers.
Gollum is recording this shit.
Yeah, what was it again? It was like during like
He's a savage, a lot to me. I can't remember the whole line of it, but it's fucking.
he's like to
He's
me.
my enemy.
Yeah,
I hate him.
yeah.
That was a real.
I don't like this
stupid.
enemy.
Hates
He's
me.
bad. Room is
Why
cold.
mess me
blah,
with
blah.
Mario?
That was a real stupid soundtrack. I don't know what was going on there.
Ha! He hates me.
Calm down, movie Bob, alright?
Hey, I do a better impression of Mario than that fucking twat.
I can
Yeah,
not just lie.
Mario.
Zach.
To be
What?
fair, being better than movie Bob is literally the easiest thing to do, besides
Yeah.
shooting down a protester.
And if you follow him
We're
on
running
Twitter,
down a protest.
literally Hitler.
We know this, but let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next
Let me answer the next question.
from.
Let me answer.
Shut
the next
up,
question.
Mike.
So what's
Neil
next?
could do. Okay.
Anyways, the next question. Neo Cadio asks, "Do you miss the old Kanye?" No. Jean
Who?
Francis asks, "Here's a question: What sort of advice would you give DC and Warner Brothers for them to improve the DC?"
Get your shit together.
It's not so much DC as Warner Brothers. I'd say stop putting fingers in the pie already and knock the fuck off.
I'd say do the right thing. Hire Uncle Mel for your next film, Suicide Squad 2, and don't edit the film post production. Thank you.
Wait, was that confirmed?
No.
Better be. If they want to keep this thing going instead of.
Yeah, to quote Michael Jordan, "Stop, get some help."
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Space Jam. That's what.
Come on, jam. Okay, where's-
There is a lot of advice, but seriously, get your head out of your ass and fix this. It is so easy to fix. It's unbelievable. I will probably fix the tone and fix the direction of the entire thing, but I think that's me. So I'm tired of all I am sick and tired of dark and gritty shit. I mean, I think if it's not done right, then do not even try.
I think what they need to do is make a dark and gritty reboot of Aquaman.
They already did that. He looks
Fuck
like
you.
Rob
That'll
Zombie
fucking
with
work.
steroids at this point. Come on, Riz.
Can I just get a
They've
new swamp?
got you ahead
Can
of the game.
I just get a new Swamp Thing movie by a
Yes,
person?
I want a real one. I'm with Rick on this. I can totally get behind this. Books look great in the
Wes
80s.
Craven film, Brad. Come on.
Which one?
He did a Swamp Thing movie.
Wes
Yes,
Craven, yeah.
but I want we want like a real one, like a
This
good-
was real, damn it.
Well, ain't like a better one.
It's real to me, David.
The Wes Craven one ain't bad. We just want one that's more like the stuff written by
Alan Moore.
Yeah,
Treebeard.
that's the one.
No, too smart for general people.
It needs to exist anyway. Well, guess what, people? We shouldn't dumb ourselves down to their level. We need to get them to rise themselves up. Make it happen. Yeah. Give us some of that.
Yeah, okay. We're getting an Aquaman reboot starring Roman Reigns and so forth. So okay.
You gotta make it
Let's
more
have
fun,
an
man.
I want to have an Aquaman movie played by me. I
Shaq.
don't know.
Walker.
Paul Walker? No, man, we can't do that.
Okay.
Oh no.
Why
So-
not?
Rick, you can't be Aquaman too.
He made his corpse, and
Don't do this to Paul, Joey. Please don't do this.
I never liked him. I'm sorry.
I never liked him either. I'm sure he's okay. He's an okay guy, but tell him
but
to
he's
man, stop
acting
driving.
awful.
He's kind of eh.
Zach,
What?
you were saying?
I was saying Paul Walker was eh.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you got cut out or something.
Rick's
Might
mad
be a-
right now. But
might be a
anyway,
guy-
here's my advice to
Sorry,
DC and Warner Brothers. Why not go out of your way to, like, I don't know, give us a movie based on the Black Manta trying to restore faith to humanity by making him the slaves of the universe. I don't know.
Okay, so our next question by Matt Wheaton. Here's a good question. Which
Which superhero cinematic universe do you prefer, Marvel or DC?
Marvel,
In the
anyway, next
comics.
question.
That's what I think.
Marvel, give me a break. So they already got their Z team out and they're spanking DC.
Here's
You
what I
can't say
think.
going-
Edgy.
Joe, you can't say edgy when when you are in of itself edgy. You have it in your name, man.
Oh, gee.
Fuck you.
Haha, I was right. But here's what I prefer. Both are fake and gay. I don't care. I like Dynamic Pro more than both of them.
I want an Ultraman. Damn it.
You want an Ultraman live action movie? Oh, but Ultraman's already live action. Sing.
No, it needs to be adapted by Warner Brothers and made hard.
We got that back in all the way in the 80s, and it was kind of
No. It needs to be updated because money.
But there's already plenty of Ultraman movies. Why are we talking about Ultraman? He's not even based on like a comic book or a manga.
I know. Okay, one more
He's
question.
What I think we should
He
do
doesn't
is,
want to be Japanese, Rick.
yeah, I mean,
That's what I think he's trying to say.
I don't want it to be cool as shit. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
No.
What we need to do is have a Western a movie adaptation of Masked Rider, so it could piss me off.
Okay.
The
So
next question, Matt Ween asks, also, do you think Blade Runner 2049, the new Dune remake, will be any good? Here's the thing about Blade Runner. I didn't see the trailer. There you go.
There hasn't been a trailer yet, Rick. It's just been a teaser.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
saw
right.
the teaser. It looks good. It's got the look of Blade Runner down pretty well. But again, this is really unnecessary. We don't need a Blade Runner 2, but fuck it.
We already
whatever.
have Blade Runner 2. It's called
Remember
Deus
Blade Runner?
Ex.
Remember?
Oh yeah, I saw that
Remember Me.
novel.
Yeah, that's right. Remember Me is the sequel to Blade Runner in video game form. Only I remember that game because it says Remember
Wait, is
Me.
that the one with the chick that Anita Sarkeesian was fawning over or something?
don't mention her.
We don't want the wrong people here in this feed.
I only remember that game because of her.
Oh
Well,
I
god.
think so did anyone else.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the Dune remake. I think you meant adaptation because it's not a remake. You fucking pleb.
There is a
It's
original
technically
Dune
a
film
reboot,
though.
but
It
it
came out
does
in the
reference
80s.
the first two games.
It was slamming.
Here's what I think of the new Dune movie. Why bother? That's what I
You're
think.
talking about Dune. I thought you said Doom.
No,
Yeah.
Dune with the worms.
Right.
Okay.
The worms, not the rape worms from
With the-
Galaxy of Terror.
With the
Okay, so what's next?
and the BB Jabibi and all that talk.
Here's what I think of the Dune movie that's probably going to come out, but probably isn't. I'm like, don't do it. Because Dune is one of those things you cannot do in a movie. It's has been. I mean, you can try. You can try.
The impossible from Hollywood.
David Lynch did that, and while I do like the movie, it is definitely a mess. No one can deny this.
Yeah.
The thing is, here's how: if you really want a Dune adaptation, make an anime OVA out of it. That's transcends perfectly for Dune because it's a novel.
Yeah, but who could do one now? Like, who would do that now?
I guess Madhouse, maybe, probably Madhouse. I don't see. Maybe Sunrise. I don't know. Sunrise is mech shows have already taken some
What
elements.
the people
from
do
Dunes.
Jinro? I would have gone with them to do.
I think Production IG, I believe.
I don't know who could do Dune now. I haven't followed that recent scene in a while.
I'm like, I don't care about both about them because they look, I don't know, they look fake and gay. That's all I think about them.
Personally, Blade Runner is my favorite movie. This guy Denis Villeneuve has a great track record.
It's Villeneuve.
It's got a good cast behind it. He's as good as it. He's a good chance as it have of being this film being successful. We'll have to trust
Actually,
him.
Brad, it's Denise Villeneuve.
Denise Villeneuve. Thank you for
Nice.
correcting me.
That's okay. No problem.
God damn it,
I
Joe.
think it was
Stay
good.
muted.
It's as good as could. It's as good as it's gonna be.
Yeah.
With that setup, 35
so-
years after the fact, they could have gotten like Len Wiseman or somebody. So it could be a lot worse. We'll just have to see how it holds up.
Personally, I think they should have gotten L. Rob Hubbard to direct it. Ha 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 ha.
He
But he's dead.
Oh yeah.
could still do better than Len Wiseman.
Like-
though, that's the thing.
And our final and most
No,
important question.
wait. Let me talk since you always interrupt me. So anyway, so it's being directed by Denis Villeneuve. He's done some good movies like Sicario and Arrival.
It took you a while to come up with films that he's directed that are good.
Yeah, he's done like 3 so far.
Arrival, Enemy, Prisoners, Sicario, and
Very inspired titles, by the way.
shut up,
Well,
man.
it's good to have a simple title than a long one. You
Not
remember-
all about the title.
Yeah, so we also got Hampton Fancher to do the script again since he's done the original. We got Gosling and Ford and starring in this. Well, and we also got Roger Deakins doing cinematography as well. So it's pretty
Is
good.
Damn,
Sid Reed
Roger.
doing the art directing for this film?
Yeah, Deakins, Roger Deakins.
I hope that the new soundtrack comes with a dubstep soundtrack like the new Doom game.
Who's doing the music for the new Blade Runner? Johan Johansson.
Not Vangelis.
Yeah, that's the composer for the new Blade Runner. Johan Johannesson.
Johan, what's Johansson?
He's worked on Sicario. He's worked on
The Theory of Everything.
Theory of Evolution. Worked on Prisoners, Arrival. So he's pretty close with this guy. Then he's close with Villeneuve. So it's a tough act to follow. As Vangelis' score is one of the best known of the last 50 years, easily.
Yeah,
And we'll see what he can do.
We're
We're wishing him the best.
it's pointless, but let's see if it's any good.
If they're going to do
Here's
it, they
what-
might as well do
here's-
it to the best of
Here's
their
what I
ability.
suggest. Here's how to get a preview screening of Blade Runner 2 early. Go on to your local, search engine and type in Bubblegum Crisis. And there you go.
Bubblegum Crisis is a very cool show. Actually, I will back up Rick on this 100%.
Yeah, because it is literally
Ouch,
Blade
man.
Runner the anime. It literally is. That's why you should all watch it. Rick here telling you guys, watch Bubblegum Crisis right now.
Yeah,
Buy
that's
it.
okay.
Anyways,
It's fucking good, man. You have no idea.
Hey, can I say
anyways,
something?
God damn
Yes.
it.
Am I the only one who's kind of perturbed by the ending to South Park season 20?
Oh,
No, because I'm over the
No.
age of 10 and stopped watching South Park.
Gee.
Well, fuck you.
Because
It
I
started
watched
off well. I'll give it that much, Zach.
I mean, it ended up like the ending was just so like haphazard and just thrown together because, like, it's a funny thing because after Trump won, spoilers in case anyone wasn't aware of that, they had to rewrite the whole ending of the season, which it really shows. It really shows that they had to like just completely shift the whole narrative of the show, which
was the
we
final
barely
line.
got a resolution to the member berries. So is that going to like carry over to 21 or
Well,
what?
do you think
Probably.
they should drop? Do you think they should drop the whole like plot-driven season?
I'm gonna go with what the Laughing Man said on the Cheshire Studios podcast, or I forgot what their podcast,
Cheshire.
but Cheshire, but whatever. I think they should just go back to like the 3 episodes and arc thing because this.
Yeah,
I don't know, and like I wasn't put off by the idea of them doing like long form story arcs, but I don't know. I think maybe they should like lay off it a bit.
it worked in the last season, but for this one,
Yeah.
during the election season, and the fact they didn't go with the whole potential of it with particular topics. What was the main topic for this one?
I mean,
Trolls.
the main topic was trolls, Donald Trump, and
The member berries.
the member nostalgia. Yeah, because they railed hard on The Force Awakens.
All I'm just thinking is, why do people still care about South Park when they could be watching the best show ever known to mankind, known as Hey Lois?
Oh no.
Shut the fuck up with your anime.
That's for you, faggot.
Yeah, but yeah, they seriously need to go back to the single episodes for a little while, or at least just stick to doing like 2 to 3 episodes an arc, like the toy. Like I can't remember what the arc was called. It was with the Optimus Prime.
Fantasyland?
Fantasyland?
Dreamland?
Yeah, they need to go back to
Imagination Land.
that sort of shit, or like the Coon arc. They should just do like 3 episodes an arc.
Yeah.
All I got to say is that just don't watch South Park and watch something good like the Cleveland Show.
Oh no.
Fuck you.
So we just should watch.
Hey Lois,
South
remember?
Park. Okay.
Hey
I will
Lois,
never
remember
forgive
that?
Cleveland Show for getting us King of the Hill canceled, so I'm done.
Hey Lois, remember the time 80s music transition? Hey Pete,
Who the hell was
stop-
canceled?
Yeah, it was, dude. That was the fucking worst thing ever because it was the best show. Literally.
I thought it had a conclusion and everything.
No,
Yeah, it did, but they wrapped it up because of Brittany Murphy, and they wrapped it up because that they had to make room for the rest of the animation block.
Oh
Duh.
right, yeah.
Hey Pete,
Oh hey,
stop.
can we get another season of Simpsons for fuck's sake? Like that
Yeah,
ran into the ground already.
that's been dead at least since the movie.
Seriously,
on-
either somebody
it's
throw
on
Matt
tubes.
Groening or
Yep.
whoever is like renewing these seasons into a box and just keep them there.
The Simpsons went downhill when Phil Hartman died. This is the truth.
Oh my god, like they are beyond like.
So what's the next topic, Mike?
Okay. Final question. Ian Ward asks, "Can I please appear in a future episode?" No.
No, fuck you,
No,
faggot.
fuck
You're not
you.
getting in here.
Fuck you.
There's too many people
No,
on
but
here.
really, no, because
Hey, if you're looking for somebody to be, if you're looking for a podcast to be on, Steve Shives is looking for a few people. I'm sure.
Yeah,
provided
forget
you
that.
get blocked by him.
Yeah, you can go pound sand. Yeah, we're good.
He's probably blocked everybody at this point.
He probably blocked us. We don't even know who he is.
Oh
You think
shit!
it's-
You guys want to know something funny?
Did it?
It was on Jonathan McIntosh's Twitter account a little while ago. So far, he admitted that he's blocked at least 15,000 people. I think that's what the number was.
Do you think I can increase his number by saying "Hey Lois" to him, and then he'll block me?
Yes, he will.
It'll go like Rick, like PETA. Stop playing Super Robot Wars. Shut up, Lois. I'll do what I want. Nah.
Like, I can't remember if it was 15,000 or it might have been lower than that, but that's how many people I think he's blocked by this point.
Final verdict of the day. I think we covered everything we need to do, and even added a couple of things that I
Yes,
didn't.
we
find.
did. A lot of surprises.
So,
Holy shit! Yes, we
Thanks
did.
to me, you
Well,
faggots.
well,
You
fuck
wish.
you, pal.
Oh,
Get
fuck
out here,
you,
Zach.
cunt.
Dude, you and your high school voice, man. Come on.
So the final verdict of the day is
Rick is
Hey
a cunt.
Lois. No, I'm better. No, I'm a dick. Why do you think it rhymes better? You know that.
Okay,
Rick is
so
a
that,
dick. There you
go with the fun.
Shinrik Masters versus Ankoku Joeji Lordio Daishogun. The final days of the earth.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means
I don't know.
fuck you, that's why.
I'm so bored of
You
saying
too.
random shit at this point.
Mike, I swear to God, I need a headset. Okay,
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta
so
stop muting me, damn it.
yes,
your audio is terrible.
It's killing
You're
us.
terrible.
but yeah,
I
I
know
mean,
that.
all I gotta say is that we got. I mean, we didn't. I don't think we had a lot to talk about for this one. But I
Yes,
gotta
we did.
say, we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have a ball with next month.
Yes, we will. Believe
Wait,
it.
wait. Aren't you gonna tell us about monster trucks?
No,
That
we
was
did
last
that
month.
already.
I told you that. I told you it was the best movie.
No, it wasn't.
It-
man. It was awesome.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
we're
why-
saying. It's awesome, but that came out a month ago.
No,
we got
no,
these.
wait a minute.
We got these.
I guess
We
something
will-
The difference
if we
between
do
best
a
and
best-
awesome.
We will tell. We don't forget about monster trucks. We just don't talk about that much because
Hashtag
we don't.
no
We
forget.
don't want to overwhelm the audience that monster trucks is the goat.
We were gonna wait to talk about the goat when it comes out on DVD. There you have it.
Exactly.
You
There you
gotta
go.
wait.
We said that last podcast, didn't we?
We should do a fucking commentary, guys, about monster trucks and how amazing it is.
When the
I'm not
DVD
The
comes
monster
out.
is in the truck.
Zach,
When
you
the
are
DVD comes
watching
out,
this
guys,
now,
save your
or I will
ammunition.
kill you.
No, I will
No.
come down to Florida and castrate you with my bare hands if you make me watch
You
that.
can try, bitch. Come on.
Yeah, Zach. Let's watch something good like MD Geist. That's a good idea.
Like South Park.
Nah, MD Geist is better than South Park. Fight
No,
me.
South Park's better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've
Okay.
seen MD
Guys,
Geist,
guys,
nigger.
guys.
I mean, come on. At least admit that South Park is better than Simpsons right now.
Yes, we can at least go that far.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
but
kidding.
it
That's okay.
did, yeah, but they both have it ended like King of the Hill. So zing.
guys.
Yeah.
Well, King of the Hill knew when to end on top, so just
Exactly. That's why King of
Has
the Hill
anyone
is
seen
better.
the most recent episode of Rebels yet?
How about no?
Okay,
No,
no,
because
guys.
no, because it looks gay, and because Star Wars is gay, not as good as Gundam.
Because fuck Star Wars. Kidding.
Anything that isn't anime is gay to you, you faggot.
That's a lie.
that's
like
a lie, yeah.
It is a
Okay,
huge
guys,
lie.
guys.
Guys,
Let's finish it,
Okay,
please.
guys.
And I hate a lot of anime though.
Rick, shut up.
Okay, guys. Let's. So that's us for today. One more
Yeah.
thing.
Kick it, yeah.
Okay, one more thing, right?
Hey Lois.
Joe's.
Bye. Poop.
Okay. So our final thing today is Joe's favorite word is Trump. See ya.